Sadboi concert went out yesterday night. It was a homie's birthday of mine, and then today I'm going to the Remo concert, so I'm gonna do a review on that one. That'll be my second review, second concert, while like having a YouTube channel. So I'll definitely do a review on that one. But today I'm gonna be reviewing the Sadboi concert that I went to on Friday. Uh, Honestly, it was bro. That whole day was just a great day. So like, and the concert definitely topped it off. It was definitely a good concert overall. Um, I ended up going with a friend and then his girlfriend and then two other people tagged along with us. So it was a good concert. Everybody enjoyed it. Um, no one knew who Sadboy was but me, but they were there and they were like, she's good. Like she's genuinely good. They may have heard a song prior, maybe one, and that's all they knew her for. I can't remember what song it was, but they were like when they got there and like she was performing, they were like they were surprised, like in a very good way. I've never been to the Drake Hotel before, like underground. I've never been there anyways. But like I passed by it a few times. I just didn't know that's where it was, and it's like conveniently like on King Street. I think I can't even remember, bro. I was at too many spots that night. The venue spot was pretty cool. Like the acoustics weren't off. Like everybody like, and she packed that shit up. So I don't even know lie. Like there was, I don't know how much the venue holds. I can search up quickly. Let's see how. I actually want to know that. Just, I need to know that. So yeah. Excuse me. And the thing is, it was a sold out concert too. So yeah, it was like that makes sense. It was like 200. It was over 200 people there. I think. I from what I can tell, from what I can see, like it was definitely 200 people there. I'll be posting clips like throughout this video that I took. Um, I was like, I didn't get too close because one like the crowds, like OD crowds, like concert crowds, is not for me. Like being in the crowd, no way. If I have a chance to stand back or get a better view of everything, then I'm definitely gonna take that opportunity, which I did that day. Where I was standing, there was a lot of people that would come up to where I was standing, and that's how I knew I had a good spot because everybody that was recording at one point came to where I was standing to get like their videos and their pictures, and because it was just the most clear view. I honestly, so actually we'll just get into it. So I'll start with the merch. Like, bro, she had a merch table when I got there, and I'm like, like gotta get merch. Like first concert review, especially because she's from Toronto. In itself, I'm like, bro, you gotta support. So I did get a shirt. I it says shocked when he sees me in person. I'm gonna keep the shirt, but I'm only wearing it for the review. I'm not, on the back, it does say, I think it says I Cried with Sadboy, and it has like the tour dates on it. I think that's the North American ones because I believe she does have a European tour that she's gonna go on, which is actually pretty cool as well. That she's actually able to even do a North American tour, like a mini date tour, then and then go to the States. She did have a few openers, but excuse me, my bad. She did have a few openers, but missed them. I won't even lie, like we missed them. My friends and I were out watching the Leaf game. We were drinking, and we were praying, and then we got to the concert. We actually searched up what time she was on because we didn't want to miss her specifically. Obviously, it was like 12 a. It was like she got on at 12 a.m., which was a bit late, but like it didn't really matter. Like it's Friday night, who gives a fuck? But yeah, she had good merch there. Like I was saying, she had this shirt. I believe she had like two jerseys that I seen people wearing. One was black, one was white. Yeah, had like her mouth on it with grills or whatever. She had a bag, and then yeah. But I'm like, this is like the most like how do I say this? This is like the most like gender friendly shirt she had for like both male and females. I'll say that. Yeah, she's a female artist, so and females do usually buy merch more than guys will. I don't usually buy merch. This is probably like the first apparel like from an artist that I've bought. But yeah, nah. But to be honest, like so her energy level when she first got on stage, I was like, she was. It just looked like she's done this before because obviously she has, but like she was just comfortable, especially like being in Toronto. Like I was like, she doesn't seem nervous. It was her second night, I guess, but like her energy level was damn near perfect. And then she did have great crowd control, like, and the crowd did respond well to her. If the crowd was very receptive. I was I was surprised at how many people like knew her songs word for word. Like I'm just discovering her myself, like within the last like 3 to 4 months maybe. So I'm thinking like she's not too big, but then when you find out you can tour and you can actually sell out tickets and make money off of it, I guess you have a pretty solid fan base. So I don't know why I was surprised at that, but it was a good surprise. There was a girl that was there. I think she posted on her story. I don't know if she knows her, but like she was dancing, she was turning it up. Her energy level was great. Uh, the vocals, like one thing about like one thing I liked about like her energy levels is good, but like her vocal, like she wasn't screaming, she wasn't overdoing it, like, and singing her songs word for word. And the bits that she did rap, like I don't even know if I would consider it rapping, but yeah, this part she did rap. She would go word for word. Like she didn't really like she had background music, and like I feel like a lot of beginning artists. There's a lot of mainstream artists that you go to their concerts, they have background music too, and it's like at some point in time, like you expect certain artists not to have background music, but like the fact that she had background music, I didn't mind it because she was louder than the background music, but she also like didn't skip parts of her songs, and if she did, it's because the crowd was singing, like she put her mic to the crowd and whatnot. So honestly, like it was just it was a great. She got a great reception. Like she's definitely like loved in the city, which is good to see. Because like I feel like the notion in Toronto is that Toronto that like you don't show people from Toronto love if they're from Toronto. Like you know what I mean? If you're from Toronto, you don't really like somebody that like it just seems like everybody hates on each other or moves a certain type of way. But I think like I said, like there's a new like wave, there's a new trend, like and we're headed like in the right direction. This was like a clear sign for that. Like seeing her, the reception she got and the love that she got from the city was definitely inspiring. But it was also like how do I say this? The reception she got was definitely good. It was also like surprising, honestly, because like I feel like for as many people that don't know about her, like there's like 10 like for every person that doesn't know about her, I feel like there's 10 people that do know about her, which is a good thing as well. But like I said, like I'm just discovering her, so like again, surprised. I was genuinely surprised throughout the whole show, like and just seeing like and did get there later. So like when I first got there, I'm like, okay, this is a good turnout, and then people start funneling in, because I guess it's because they posted like she's coming on at 12. That people are like, okay, I could be late. Like, bro, like even towards the end of her show, there were still people like trying to get in and shit like that. And I was like, whoa, I was like, all right. So I'm like, yeah, she definitely got it. And a lot of people, this was another thing too that really got me was a lot of people went up to her merch stand after the show. So like they didn't buy merch like during the show or before the show. They went up to the merch stand after the show, and I was like, oh yeah, yeah. She definitely left a good impression on everybody. Like like she's definitely one of the ones still, like especially as far as Toronto females go. I feel like it's a lot harder for like Toronto female artists, like especially like I don't even know what category she would be in. I don't know if it's like pop, if it's like rap, like I'm like it's just I don't know. She has her own style, her own wave that she's created for herself, and it's genuinely working. Like the push that she's going to get, and that the machine that's going to be working for her is going to be insane. I don't see how you don't like whatever it be like. I don't know if she's signed or she has like a record label. I don't know. Like I just don't know how like you don't capitalize off this or how they don't build off of this. Like she's definitely headed in a positive direction, whether I admit it or anybody else admits it. Like that's neither here nor there. But no, she's definitely got it still. Um, her set time was like I wish her set time was longer, but like because like I guess he's a newer artist, like she has like a decent amount of songs, but like they're not all as good as like the second half. Like she's dropped songs before, like obviously that people like or like may have gotten her started, but like the songs that she has more recently, like there's a clear quality difference. Like, and I feel like there would be a difference in the crowd response. So, like can't be mad at that. Like, you know what I mean? She was on for a good amount of time. She was on for like an hour or so, maybe an hour and a half. I was teed, so like I can't even like my perception of time maybe off, but like it just didn't seem like she was on stage for as long as I would have wanted her to be. And it kind of gave me Key Glock vibes when I went to see Key Glock. That nigga was on stage for like 45 minutes. Niggas were standing there waiting longer for him to get on stage than he was actually on stage. No hate to Key Glock, but I was like, bro, what? You know what I mean? Can't complain. I got the tickets for free. But nah, like another thing too, bro. Like, and I know like a lot of niggas can relate to this, bro. Like when you see somebody like some artists or like some people on IG, excuse me, you see them in person, you're like, is that them? That's not one of those with Sadboi. She looks like Sadboi. And when I tell you she's beautiful, I was like, you got it. I was like, you definitely got it. You definitely look good. I was, I was like, yeah, you definitely look like your IG. Like, there's no faking it with her. Still, like when it comes to like performance, like catalog that she's building for herself. Like even hearing therapist, the reception therapist got insane, but and then the looks, like she has a look on top. I've seen a lot of girls like mimicking her hairstyle like perfectly to the point where like I was when we walked into the lobby, I seen some like someone's back facing me, like she almost had the same body type. So I'm like, is this? I'm like, oh, it's not. But like, I'm like, bro, these like she definitely has a wave like she's starting like it's alternative like I don't even know like alternative rap or like alternative like I don't know, bro. But like, nah, the wave she's starting is definitely catching on. Like
There's someone in the back right there with the crybaby makeup on. Are you crying, baby? Everybody say, are you crying, baby? There's somebody in the front with the crying makeup on. Everybody say, are you crying, baby? I see a bunch of baddies in the room right now. All my baddies make some noise. Baddies. Baddies, baddies, baddies.
They on your what?
They on my...
Keep going.
Give me a spoon.
Keep going.
We apply lid.
What?
Roman, watch I lick me.
And then he's got my...
What? All my baddies make some fucking Give me a spoon.
That's right.
We apply lid.
Roman.
Roman, watch I lick me.
My fit.
Baddies. I don't go around this.
I give it like I'm not gonna put a timestamp on it because let her grow, let her do her thing. Like I don't even want to do that. Like but you could just definitely see her in the future, like going from Drake Hotel to history, from history to you know what I mean. Like just definitely leveling up. It takes time to build a solid fan base, but she's doing it the right way. She has a solid foundation. You don't see her in drama. You don't see her on IG live going crazy. You don't see her talking crazy to people. Like she seems like she's a very kind, down to earth person, which is good as well. Like obviously I don't know her, I didn't meet her, but like just like the energy she gives off and like the energy she embodies, it's like she's very much like in her own world, but she's learning to share that world with everybody else. So, and you can see that like when she performs and stuff like that. Like you could literally see like people take to her in a very very good way. And as far as like Toronto artists goes, like when it comes to like I don't even she's definitely underground. She's not mainstream, so she's underground. But as far as like Toronto artists goes, like she's probably top three right now. she's probably top. She's probably top three right now. No debating because I don't know if there's like Benji's going on tour in July. I definitely want to see that. I don't know if there's anyone else that could tour the way she does, like just in North America period, and then go to Europe. Like I don't know if niggas can go to what does it say? What does it say? No freaky. Los Angeles, Atlanta, Brooklyn, Toronto, yeah. Like I don't know if people could hit as many spots as she hit, like, and you know what I mean, and sell out 200 tickets, 300 tickets, whatever it may be, like depending on where you are, and get the reception she's gotten. So it's definitely inspiring to see. Definitely would give her performance as well like a solid like 8 out of 10. Can't complain at all. Like she's new, like obviously she's gonna be able to improve upon stuff, and like it's not fair for me to even grade her because everybody else I've seen, I don't think I've ever seen an underground artist perform. Everybody I've seen is mainstream, so like they've been doing this for years. This is like their third or fourth tour that I've seen them on. But for her, like you know what I mean, for this being like her first tour, like of her own type shit, yeah, she definitely did very well. I think like overall, like what I could take from this is like a huge win for the city. Like she may not live in the city, she may live in Atlanta. I think I seen her on an interview with On the Radar or something like that. But like she said that she lives in Atlanta and she moved there like 2017 or some shit. But no, it's definitely a huge win for the city. I think a lot of people should be like not trying to copy her blueprint, but like watching her very closely because she doesn't seem like she's done things the regular way. She definitely has made a way for herself in a lane of her own, and she's definitely being aggressive, especially like with like her branding and like the way she promotes herself and the way she is overall. She's definitely like the way she markets herself, the way she is just like she's being aggressive, and it's not a bad aggressive at all. It's definitely working for her. Like got my attention. She's gotten a whole bunch of other people's attention, and I think like the way the city is now, we kind of need somebody that we know is going to be there. They're gonna show up. She shows up. She's been there. Like she's not the first. Like she's not gonna be like Toronto's SZA. She's not gonna be Toronto's what's that girl's name? Doja Cat. She's not gonna be Toronto's Ice Spice. She's going to be Sadboi everywhere she goes. It doesn't matter if she's in Toronto, she's in Europe, she's in the States. Bro, she's going to be the first Sadboi. I think that's the most important thing, and that's key for her, is that she is who she is, and she's going to be the first of her kind. Like, overall, like, I hope, like, obviously, like, she doesn't need to hear anybody say it, especially not me, but she should definitely be proud of herself. And I think, like, the city, this, like, I said, like, again, huge win for the city. I feel like everybody should be behind her, push her as much as they can, because as far as, like, female artists goes, I don't think, like, we've had, like, I don't even know what's that figure name, Alicia Cara and like stuff like that. But like, I think this is the one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's Toronto's princess. Like, the DJ was saying it throughout the show, and it was like kind of setting in. I'm like, she is. Like, she literally is. Like, the push that we should give her, like the reception that she should get from us, shouldn't be a small one at all. Like, it should be every time she's in the city, everybody should be showing love to her still. I won't even lie. Like, it's not even at this point, like, we need somebody like this still. Like, we've been needing somebody like this, their own. Like, the thing is about artists, like, the best artists, like, create their own world and learn to share it with us in the best ways. And I think she's doing that right now. So, I think, like I said, like, her future's definitely bright, but I don't like any of the pictures. There's too much noise in the picture that I took of her. And she's moving too much, but I'll put a few clips in there. I might have to drown out the sounds, but depending on how they sound. But nah, like next time she comes around, I'll definitely be seeing her. Hopefully this time she's in history or she's in a bigger venue with more fans, because she's definitely one of the ones. So I'm genuinely excited that there's somebody like this that came from Toronto, because like up until now, like we've had people with a decent amount of songs, and like, you know what I mean, but like they didn't learn to carry the momentum over or keep the momentum going, or like they kind of just fell off the face of the earth. And I'm not talking about like some of the artists that have tragically passed away or anything like that. I'm talking about like, again, people who aren't consistent or aren't true to the art form, or like they just didn't know where to take it from there, or like maybe they just different stuff in life came up and they just, you know. But as far as like Sadboi goes, I'm definitely a fan for life. So I'm not gonna lie, I know I'm gonna meet her one day, and I can't wait to interview her. But as far as like right now, she's definitely what the city needs, and I think she's a sign that the city's headed in the right direction, and it's going to be nothing but great things from here on out, honestly.
You can smoke with me. Toronto! you guys. But let me keep it real. If it wasn't for my ex, Lucius, I would have never changed my name to Sadboi. I would have never made the music I make. And I would never be here today. Hands up! Call me unstable. 'Cause I've been down your line like your minor. Asking about her, I'm entitled. Do I give us time now? Feel like you're acting with me. No more missed calls when I'm half asleep. Maybe you shouldn't have.
Come on, come on, come on. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Come on, come on. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let's go.